go. Welcome to the Cage Nation. Welcome to the Cage Nation. Welcome to the Cage Nation. No one can drop us, no one can stop us. We are the warriors, no one can top us, no one can rock us. We are the warriors, no one can drop us, no one can stop us. We are the warriors, no one can top us, no one can rock us.
Welcome everybody to a special edition of Cage Nation TV. I'm Drew Shannon, and this is not Albert Cameron. It's my good friend, Mr. Mike Kessling. Kess, how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm very excited to be here.
I know.
It's going to be a good show. Gladiators at the Cage. It's going to be fantastic.
The Road to Glory 5.
Okay, last time we were here, it was Club AE.
Stage AE.
Stage AE.
Stage
right?
AE.
Great show
You're
there.
a Pittsburgh fan. You should know this Pittsburgh area stuff. Anyway.
Why did you have to be here, not Albert?
I don't...
No, regardless, no, it's going to be a fantastic. We got 11 fights. Got a bunch of guys that we know. Charlie Gathers, Tanya Dixon, loud music.
Loud music. I feel like dancing. But it's gonna be a great night of fights here at the Pittsburgh Indoor Sports Arena in Cheswick, PA, just outside of Pittsburgh. And well, we're gonna have the whole card for you here in just a few. And we'll be talking to some of the fighters. We'll have some action, and we'll have our post-fight wrap-up. So you guys stay tuned.
Yeah, we don't have Root Sports this time to kind of handcuff us with some footage, so now we can get some footage during the fight.
The man is not holding us down this time.
No man, not at all.
And hey, that's a spiffy looking shirt there.
It is a spiffy. So's yours.
Oh my goodness!
I'll bet you could probably buy these at CageNationTV.com.
You probably could.
Just putting that out there
Just
for no
put
reason.
That out there. So we'll have that information up at CageNationTV.com, obviously on Facebook, and maybe here on YouTube eventually. So stick around. We will have more action from Cage. We'll have more action. I don't know. I'm just excited.
It just falls apart when Albert's not here.
I know.
Why you fall?
We'll be back with more action from Gladiators of the Cage, Road to Glory 5 on Cage Nation TV. It's so much simpler without him here.
Since the dawn of furniture, there has been only one way to keep an infant from rolling off a couch or chair, and that is unsafely cramming cushions against a piece of furniture and hoping the baby doesn't work him or herself under them. Until now. Introducing the Zoster. The Zoster is a revolutionary infant safety product that easily wraps around a cushion to keep your baby from rolling off a couch or chair. The Zoster is made with a fleece material complete with a waterproof underneath to keep various liquids away from your upholstery. The Zoster is currently available in solid colors and pattern designs. You can order the Zoster online today at thezoster.com.
Welcome back to this special edition of Cage Nation TV, the Gladiators of the Cage Road to Glory 5 recap. Here's a rundown of the fights that were on the card. Now let's go to some interviews conducted by myself, Drew Shannon, and our guest co-host, Mike Kessling, before the fights. Cage Nation TV, we're here with Rob. He is the promoter for Gladiators of the Cage. How you doing, Rob?
I'm great, man. I'm great.
Rob, we've got an excellent night of fights lined up here. Tell us a little bit about them.
Well, the fights, of course, our main event's Chris Dempsey versus Skinny Man Dixon. It's going to be a great bout. You got two different. Skinny Man's got a little more experience than Chris. A little taller, got better reach. Chris has got some good ground game. I think it's going to be, if Dixon can stay up, we're going to be in good. He's going to be in good shape. He gets on the ground, it's going to be Dempsey's game. So that's going to be a banger.
Now this is the second show you graciously invited us to cover.
Mm-hmm.
The first show, the last show, the Stage AE was incredible. Out here, your production value is still looking good. When it comes to a fan, what do you want the average fan that comes to see a show? What do they want? What do you want them to take away from the Gladiators?
Well, our mission of this whole thing is. It's one of our fighters right there, Sean Downs. He's going to have a great fight tonight.
We'll be talking to you, son.
He's actually fighting the 155 amateur title bout against Travis List, but it's going to be a great fight. It's advanced rules. What I'm looking for the fan is the entertainment value of it. I want them to see good fights, first of all, and I want them to come into this and see the great production. I want them to come in there and get the biggest bang for the buck. Our goal is to let the person, when they walk out of this building, they're going to say, man, that was a great night. That was worth my $35, $45, or $65 ticket. So, and that's what we really want. The entertainment value is where we really want to push us to.
Yeah, you guys put on a fantastic show. If you haven't been to a show, you need to check the websites, check our website, because we're going to be pushing and stuff as well. Get to one of these fights, these shows. It's amazing. It's a great package, I think. I mean, everything from the video to the
Oh my God, yeah.
wonderful.
Now, the next fight coming up is December 7th at Stage AE. What do we got lined up for that?
Oh, we're not going to let the cats out of the bag for that one yet. I got
do-
some great banging fights, though, but we're not going to let the cat out of the bag on those ones yet.
I do want to mention something real interesting here. We've got some gloves that were autographed by a friend of ours.
Hey,
Yes.
Friend of ours, friend of all of ours.
Dan the Beast Severn. We're going to be giving these away on Cage Nation TV. Stay tuned on how you guys can win these. You got the Jessica Evil Eye photo. Now we're going to have to think of something for you guys to win this, all right? So we have fight gloves from Dan the Beast Severn. Exclusive prize to be given away on Cage Nation TV. Thanks to our buddy Rob here.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
that's just one more thing we like to give to the fan. We give back. So the more we can give back, we also do a lot of fundraising type stuff. We're trying to get something together now with Doug Hott. It's called Fighters for the Cure. What we did, we set up on a website. If you bought a ticket under that, all the proceeds would have went to the Cancer Society, that they're the group of Cancer Society he represents. We also did some other, we do things with autism. So we give back not only to the community, but to the fighters as well, and help them grow with their products.
So great shows, and they get back to the community. You guys are amazing.
Well, thank you.
All
We're
right.
glad you came. We're glad you came. It's a long way from Altoona.
It is, but you know what? It's worth it.
It's a longer
every
way
show.
from State College, trust me. All right, well, thanks for stopping in, Rob.
You're
and
welcome.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
thanks for
You're
having
welcome,
us,
man. You're welcome. Hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you.
All right, we are here with Jason the Whip Willett. He is fighting Todd Bevan tonight. We've been told this is going to be one heck of a fight. So, are you ready? I mean, is it going to be? Is it going to be billed what it is? Is it going to be what it is?
Yeah, you know, we've been working hard to fill in all the holes that we missed for the Mike Wilkins fight the last time around. You know, I'm going in there, balls to the wall, and you know, I'm going in there to put a show on tonight.
So, did you do anything different to prepare for this fight, or is it just your normal thing?
I've pretty much prepared, you know, every fight the same way. I listen to what my coaches say. You know, I bust my ass in training and try to get it done.
Right. So, this opponent, you scouted him out, did your normal scouting. What's your game plan? What are you going to go after with this?
I'm just going to go in there, like, I'm going there to bang if we're on the grind. You know, I'm going to be banging the whole time. I'm not taking any breaks. You know, I'm just going in there to finish the entire time.
Throttle the whole way, right?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Well, good luck. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, sir.
And can't wait to see you in the cage.
It's Cage Nation TV, Road to Glory 5, Gladiators of the Cage. With me right now is Mitch Kessling. Mitch, how are you, man?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good.
You're good.
Tell us a little bit about your fight tonight.
I'm fighting PJ Palm from Uniontown Fight Club at a catch weight at 160.
All right, and well, the last time you fought at Gladiators of the Cage, it was a disqualification win.
Yeah, it was. I was down on all fours, and then Attila hit me in the back of the head with a knee. But look out for that fight later on. So,
All right, we'll do.
Looking forward.
So, how'd you train for this fight?
This fight, I kind of basically PJ's a brawler, so he likes to go out there and he likes to throw a bunch of big, huge bomb punches. He throws a big, huge hammer right. So I'm trying to get inside. I'm trying to do my type of punishment inside. The clinch. I notice a lot of the times he likes to clinch up against the cage and stuff like that, so I'm going to use my wrestling to my advantage.
All right, cool.
Looking for that finish, that's for sure.
All right.
Definitely.
We're looking for you looking for that finish. Everybody's looking for that.
That's right.
All right. Any fights you want to come promote that are upcoming for you?
Actually, I have two students that are fighting on the December card for Gladiators of the Cage down Stage AE, Zach Schultz, and I got a new guy that's at 185. I'm not going to tell you his name yet, but he's going to bring some fireworks.
All right, sounds good. Mitch Kessling taking on PJ Palmer tonight. Stay tuned. Gladiators of the Cage, Road to Glory 5 here at the beautiful Pittsburgh Indoor Sports Arena. With me is, do I know you? This is a man who I said was my favorite interview of all time, who scared the living hell out of me. I thought I was going to get my ass kicked. It's Charlie the Madman Gathers. Chuck, how are you, man?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good. Now you're taking on Steve Smith tonight.
Yep.
All right, how'd you train for this? I understand you were cutting some weight and you were glad to eat yesterday.
Yes, I was. Training same as always, you know, train to kick ass and do what you do. He's a stand-up guy, so, you know, stand up and punch each other in the face for a while and see where the fight goes and see what happens this time.
All right, what's on the horizon for you after tonight? What's going to happen?
Today is Gladiators. Take a little bit of time off, train through the rest of October, and then complete devastation November 16th at the Jaffa Moss. Looking forward to that. We're going to fight, and we always love competing devastation. You know, that's my true love right there. So they come first, and you know, from there we'll just keep on bouncing around, I guess.
It's Altoona's favorite son, Charlie the Madman Gathers, taking on Steve Smith. You're fighting for Fractured right now, right?
Yes.
Fractured has a new member of the team, from what I understand.
Yeah, we got they signed a female fighter. Her name's Melissa. Melissa, you want to come up here?
Come on in, Melissa.
I'm gonna get out of the way right here and let you guys go. Nice talking to you.
Tell them a bit about yourself, Melissa.
Melissa Cheswick. I just signed with Fractured. I train out in Harrisburg right now. I'm in the military, so I train out in Harrisburg where my military unit is. And I'm going to start coming in on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and training with Fractured and Team AMS. And they're looking to get my first fight in December, actually.
Okay, so the December 7th card at Stage AE, correct?
Correct, yeah.
All right. Well, we're looking for good things from you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Looking forward to seeing you fight. With me right now is Zach Goebel. Zach is taking on Augusta Ice Baby Tyndall. How come you don't have a funky nickname like that?
It's bad news at 11. Don't worry, it's there. You just gotta wait for the cage to start. The fight to start in the cage, and you'll get that nickname.
All right. Well, with a name like Bad News at 11, I'm expecting great things from you, man. What was your
AM, PM, it don't matter.
What was your training? What was your training camp like?
Oh, it was good. It was really good. Good weight cut. Couldn't say anything bad about it.
How'd you scout for your opponent tonight?
I was called. I was called to fight him, and that's all I needed was an opponent to train for, fight for. I'm not worried about his game. I'm just worried about what I'm going to do to him.
He should be worried about what you're going to do to him.
Oh, he needs to be worried too.
All right. I like this guy already. All right. What do you think your strengths are going into the fight?
Conditioning, and grounding.
Conditioning.
For sure. And my very awkward footwork.
Awkward footwork? Why is it awkward?
Very elusive. I don't want to reveal anything where I get my stuff from, but let's just say that if I see something that I find that's just, it's like, man, that, like right there, that guy's footwork is something that makes trouble for his opponents to fight him, then I try to put it in my game. And it just seemed to be a very natural thing for me to do. So I've done my homework, and I've perfected my footwork and my style, and hopefully I get a chance to go out there and put the game plan out for everybody to see.
All right, Zach. And what's next for you after tonight? What fights you have coming up?
I had nothing. I'm looking forward just to tonight and getting it over with.
Call him and get him to fight for you. All right, that's all there is. Zach, thanks for stopping by.
All right.
Good luck tonight. Drew Shannon here for Cage Nation TV. With me is the light heavyweight champion of Gladiators of the Cage, Chris Dempsey. Chris, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. You're going for the middleweight title tonight.
Yeah, I've dropped down a weight class, so.
Do you not have enough gold around your waist, man?
I mean, I'd like some more. We'll see how the fight turns out, but hopefully I'll have another one tonight, so.
Now you're taking on Tanya Skinny Man Dixon. What have you done to prepare for the fight?
Just game plan, same as normal. You know he's going to be a striker. He's a lot taller than me, so he's going to try to keep his distance away from me and not let me get inside and try to get to the ground. So just kind of worked on getting inside, getting into the cage, and trying to take him down and work my game. So.
All right, cool. And you're going to walk out with that belt tonight, right?
So I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch, but I hope so.
All right. Well, you've got. I'm sure you got many fights. Are there any fights you want to promote that you've got upcoming?
I'm fighting December 7th for Gladiators of the Cage again. Don't have a fight yet, so don't know if it'll be light heavyweight, or middleweight. But
he's going to bulk up for the heavyweight, and he's going to take that title too. He's going to want that. The guy wants gold. That's all there is to it. All right. Well, Chris, good luck to you tonight.
Thank you very much.
Much success, and Chris Dempsey, everybody. Cage Nation TV, Gladiators of the Cage, Road to Glory 5. With me right now, the other half of the main event tonight. It is Tanya Skinny Man Dixon. He is no stranger to us. How are you, sir?
Awesome, man. Awesome.
You're fighting now. You're fighting for the middleweight title.
Yeah, I'm fighting middleweight this time.
Are you ready to go?
Hell yeah, I'm ready to go.
How'd you train? How'd you train for this?
I just trained on speed and just get my body ready to push a big guy.
To push a big guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, Skinny Man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't call him that because he missed too many meals, obviously. So, how did you scout your opponent tonight? How did you scout out?
I didn't really scout him, man. The last year, I've been having problems getting opponents. Guys been pulling out.
Yeah.
Guys been coming up with little reasons why not to fight me. So I took this minute. It was a last-minute call.
They're scared of you is what it is.
I guess they just don't want tough fights. Everybody wants to get to the big show with like winnable fights, and then they want to take the chance when they get to the big show. They don't want to take the chances on the way to the big show. So I guess that's what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm too handsome for them. They want to look better.
Hey, we handsome guys, we gotta, we know what the problem is.
Yeah, you know how it is. Ugly people hang with ugly people, so I guess I'm too handsome for them. So
that's probably what it is.
But this opportunity came up about 2 weeks ago, man. 2.5 weeks ago. I was like, man, shit. Let's do it.
Might as well take it. Now,
money.
Now, Chris Dempsey, he already holds a title here in Gladiators of the Cage.
Yep, light heavyweight.
Now, do you think that's going to play into your strategy tonight? I mean, does that phase you at all? He's already got gold. He's looking for another belt.
I got 2 goals. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 goals, 2 different organizations. I got robbed for another goal, so should have 3 goals. So fighting in a championship fight is no big deal to me. This is my 8th or my 9th main event in my career. I mean, I'm not taking him lightly, but I have no problem whooping his ass in his hometown. No problem. No problem at all.
All right. He has no problem at all whipping his ass in his hometown.
No problem whipping his ass.
You heard the man. What fights do you have coming up in the future that they can see you?
None right now, man. I'm trying to work on getting fights. Like I said, every time I see a show or anybody saying we're fighting and they post it on Facebook, I always put a comment, put me on the show, put me on the show. I'm serious. I harass people to put me on their shows. And, they just, I'm not saying I'm like the best in the world, but that's what it's been for me right now. So, hey, you got a show coming up? Call me.
Call this man.
That's it. I'm down.
Tanya Skinny Man Dixon fighting for the middleweight title tonight against Chris Dempsey. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you again.
Awesome, man.
I feel like I gotta talk to you like this.
There you go.
All right, it's Cage Nation TV.
Hello, MMA fans. Look, people, MMA fans. And we're wrestling guys on an MMA show. Holy moly. What's this world coming to? We want to take this time and thank Drew Shannon and Albert Cameron. We do? Yeah. All right. For allowing us a little bit of their time here on Cage Nation Television to promote the Pro Wrestling Rundown. Do I have to do all the talking here?
Come on, guys. Show us a little bit of love. We're showing you some love. We know that they're crossover fans, so catch us on our YouTube channel. What is it again, X?
YouTube.com/Pro Wrestling Rundown.
Hope to see you there.
Oh, you want to start?
What do you think?
Gladiators
of the Cage, Road to Glory 5. Hey, we're back here. It's the end of the show. We got our results. We're going to go through each match here real quick. Really good night of fights.
An excellent night of fights. Nothing but the best from Gladiators of the Cage, and tonight is no exception.
This is true. You want to kick it off?
Let's kick it off.
We got notes.
Matthew Zinderin taking on Tony DiPatrio. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Tony wins by armbar submission. Round 1. 43 seconds. That's how we kicked our night off.
Yeah, we could tell right then it was going to be a hot night. Next up, we have Dan Kakuta taking on Michael Boss Bossify. Now, Boss comes in, and it was a pretty, I think, back and forth fight. It was, I don't know how to say his last name. We'll go with Dan. He's a Thai fighter. He has his background in Thai fighting. You could tell that the whole way through. He's doing his Thai kicks. He's doing all kinds of stuff. Was it a hold or a kick that Boz got caught in? He pulled, and you could actually hear his knee pop out. And when it popped, he fell right to the mat. Again, fighter safety.
Yep.
Called the fight, and that was it. So, first fight for Dan Kakuta, and it's a win.
All right. Let's see. We had Ryan Skuda taking on Anthony Grine. Not too much to talk about there.
It wasn't too much. I mean, Sakuda with the win. Kind of a straight through, wasn't it?
It was just a straight fight.
Ryan Clark and Steve Jones. This isn't the Steelers strong safety versus Penn State play-by-play guy. These were actually 2 fighters.
Right, we want to verify that.
This match was interesting, actually. We had 2 stoppages. One was a little bit of a below the belt stoppage.
Yeah, the little testicular.
Took a little bit. Then and the fight was just kind of, it was on the ground. It was a little bit back and forth. Round 3, however, when they were just getting ready to start, Ryan Clark had a ripped glove. So another stoppage, so they fixed the glove. It was an interesting stoppage. I don't know if I've ever seen it. But round 3 also had the most action with Steve Jones coming out on top.
Travis List taking on Sean Downs for the vacant amateur lightweight title. List almost had the bout with an armbar at the end of round 1. They were about, from what we were told, 2 seconds away. If there would have been 2 more seconds, there would have been a tap out. That would have been it.
He had it locked in, and I mean, you could tell he's getting ready to tap, and there goes the bell. So he was saved by the bell.
Exactly, but List wins it quickly after knocking Downs woozy, and we mean woozy. Downs was stumbling, and then just after that, it was down on the ground and just a flurry of punches, and that was it.
Your winner, and new Gladiators in the Cage, amateur lightweight champion, Travis List!
Right, and that was also it for the amateur fights. The first fight was Charlie Gathers versus Steve Smith. Gathers seemed like he was in control of the fight, you know, in round 1.
Well, now Gathers was visibly injured. I don't know if anybody was. We'll have the video footage of that. But if you take a look, his right elbow was swollen. That was due to an arm injury. He had bone fragments and a little bit of fluid buildup in his elbow. I don't think that played into the fight at all, but it was just worth noting.
No, in fact, Charlie almost had a shot at the triangle, but he was a little too high. He missed it, ended up getting taken out with a rear naked choke. So that win goes to Steve Smith.
Zach Goebel versus Augusta. Okay, it's Zach Bad News at 11 Goebel versus Augusta Ice Baby Tyndall.
Battle the nicknames.
And he didn't come out to Ice Baby.
Yeah, I was personally upset. I thought Ice Baby got caught vanilla ice. It didn't happen. It was Battle of the Bright Tights too. Both of these guys had very bright tights, and I just thought that was interesting and stuff as well. But you know, Zach pretty much controlled the back the entire time, and then finally locked in a rear naked choke. Got him in 4:43. Round 1. So almost the whole round, but it was basically him in control the whole time.
Mitch Killeen taking on PJ Palmer. Round 1, there was, we were saying it was like a bar fight.
Yeah.
Like they were talking about, like one guy was saying how Mopar was better and the other just disagreed. So I mean,
I don't think these guys had a personal vendetta, but they fought like it was crazy.
It was unbelievable. I thought they may have.
You know, it was really weird. Is at one point there was a stoppage because Mitchell Killeen got his foot stuck under the cage.
That was the other stoppage that we were talking about earlier, but
and the crowd was most vocal. At this point, they were very vocal.
Right, the crowd just seemed to be really mellow tonight, but it started to pick up as the night went on.
And then PJ Palmer won with a guillotine choke in round 2, minute 14.
Now we did notice later on in the evening, PJ Palmer was getting checked out. He had, I don't know if they were checking his cardiovascular system or what, but they were definitely checking him out for some reason.
Jason Willett and Todd Bevan. It was like all ground. And then it ended with the Darce choke. I just like saying that.
Not the Darth choke, the Darce.
Darce.
Yes, Darth. Anyway, don't look at me like that.
I'll give you the Darce choke as soon as I figure out exactly.
You don't know how to do it.
All right, anyway, main event for the middleweight title. It was Chris Dempsey versus Tenye Skinny Man Dixon.
Unbelievable bout, and it lived up to the hype.
It did.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, last week we saw Chris Dempsey fight, a month ago.
Back in July.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, July 20th.
The last Gladiators cage fight. That was an
unbelievable fight. That went the distance. This one ending in round 2. Dempsey pulls out the win.
Yeah, you can tell Tenye didn't really want to go to the ground. He's tall and he's lanky. He likes to throw these big kicks. Once Dempsey figured out that he was going to the ground, he puts him in this reverse full Nelson thing. And you can't do anything. Your arms are back here, and he kept taking him to the ground. I mean, it was.
We'll talk to Chris Dempsey a little bit later on, try to find out what that maneuver is.
Yeah, we'll see if that has a name. But that was a great fight, and of course Dempsey coming out on top and winning another belt.
And we were told an interesting fact that the past 2 opponents, and I think we've mentioned this before on the show, but the past 2 opponents that Dempsey has fought, they have broken their foot on Dempsey's head. This didn't happen this time. Dempsey blocked the kick.
The winner of the blue corner and new Gladiators of the Cage, middleweight champion, Chris Dempsey! Chris, anyone you'd like to thank?
I just want to thank everyone who came out to support me, all my sponsors, PCT, Matt Factory, We got Shannon DNS, my family, my friends. Thanks, everybody. Let's hear it for Chris Dempsey.
Gladiators of the Cage, Road to Glory 5. You're looking at the new Gladiators of the Cage middleweight champ. I have a feeling we've done this before.
Yeah, this seems kind of redundant. It's
very familiar.
Last time you had gold around your belt, or around your waist.
Yeah. Chris Dempsey, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Hard-fought victory.
Thank you very much.
Incredible. It seemed like, with Tenya, he's a stand-up fighter, and he realized once he got to the ground with you, he didn't want to go down anymore.
Nah.
You seemed like you had him under control. And I gotta ask you, I'm calling it the reverse full Nelson. What do you call that when you get their arms pinned back? Because they can't do anything.
I don't really have a name. I just did it one day at practice and it started working. So
you need to trademark that.
We call it the Dempsey.
Yeah,
we'll call it the Dempsey.
I'm telling you what, you got that, and I mean, he was done. He could not get back to you. You took him down, and it just seemed like you controlled him on the ground. Round 2, you could tell he didn't want to go down. You got him down, and you kept him there, and it was controlled.
I mean, that's kind of my game, so that's where I want it, and when I can manage to get it there, I feel very confident. So.
Great fight. Real exciting. The crowd was into it. I would say that's probably the crowd favorite of the night.
I would have to say.
And
so.
you finished.
Now we heard that opponents have a tendency to break things on your head.
Yeah.
Feet, like.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to check. Maybe I don't know if you broke a foot.
We've been told that your last 2 opponents have broken their feet. Now we're not going to have to check it.
I don't think he only threw one kick and I blocked it pretty far away. So
I saw that kick and I said to myself, I swear to God, if he connects, he's going to break his foot. It'll be number 3.
He did say that. But yeah, congratulations, champ.
Thank you very much.
Incredible. I guess you're going to go for the next fight, just another belt. Is that your thing now? You're just going to keep winning gold?
I mean, if I can, I will.
All right, that's great.
All right.
Chris Dempsey.
Are you going to be fighting on December 7th?
Yes, I will.
All right, December 7th. This guy's a fighter, man. I'm telling you what. December 7th, Stage AE, Gladiators of the Cage, North Shore's Rise to Power 3? 3. That's what I'm being told. It's 3. So you won't want to miss that. I believe you can get. We'll let you know how you can get tickets in the next coming weeks, but do not miss this powerhouse.
Worth the ticket price alone.
Most definitely. Chris Dempsey, your new middleweight champion for Gladiators of the Cage.
It's been a long night. It was a great night. Gladiators of the Cage, yet again, putting on a great show. It was fun to be here. They welcomed us with open arms again. It was wonderful, so we thank them for that.
Yes, we definitely want to thank everybody involved with Gladiators of the Cage. The next bout will be December 7th, back at Stage AE in Pittsburgh. And we are going to be there. We plan on being there.
I hope so. I had a great night. It would probably be better next time, maybe if you're not here and I'm with Albert. But, hey, it was still good.
I had fun working. I was going to compliment you and thank you for being here, but the hell with you now.
Well, Showtime Schoenfeld in here.
Fred Schoenfeld. When did you get here?
Been here all night, guys. Long time no see, fans. I know it's been a while since I fought. I want to tell you guys, November 16th, Altoona, local gig. Complete Devastation's coming back to town. I'll be there. Look for me. Like they said, December 7th, Stage AE.
I think I know that.
Yeah, I believe we'll be there as well, I think.
So, yeah.
Stage AE, December 7th. I'll be looking to come out here then, too. Looking forward to see you guys. Great fights tonight.
Always worth a ticket. Red Showtime Schoenfeld.
Definitely.
Good fighter, good guy.
Showtime, that's not just a nickname. That's the man right there. And before we go, we do want to mention once again, look at these beautiful
We have gloves. Wait, there's something about these gloves.
Yes, they are signed by, and I don't know if you can get that or not, they are signed by the man himself, Dan the Beast Severn, whom I believe we spoke to at one point.
And I think we have pictures. He's a friend of ours.
Yeah, he is. Close personal, well, not close personal friend, but, close personal friend of mine. Anyway.
He doesn't know who Dan Severn is. Anyway, yeah, we'll figure out a way to give these away. We had the signed autograph from Jessica I.
There you go. So we have the signed autograph from Jessica I, the autograph photo. Now we're going to give these away. So that's going to pretty much do it. We'll let you know how to win these. And, oh, God. Nope.
We'll see you next time.
Let's go. Welcome to the Cage Nation. Nation. Welcome to the Cage Nation. Welcome to the
3. Boop.
Hey.
I still do the boop.
Yeah, why do you do it?
I still do it. I don't know. It's just tradition. Okay.
We're good.
3,
Yeah,
2.
do the doctor. Come back.
Crap, I almost said Lion Country's Rock Station. Okay. Okay. 5, 4, 3. Sorry. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait a minute. That was loud.
Hang on. Okay. Cage Nation TV, Gladiators of the Cage, Road to Glory 5. With me right now is Zach Goebel, Zach, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
All right.
If only Albert was here, so we had a professional.
Yeah. You're watching Cage Nation TV and just go crazy, whatever.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. This is 10-year Skinny Man Dixon. I'm sorry. This is 10-year Skinny Man Dixon. You watching Cage Nation TV, bitches.
Hello.